Give them a shot to do what?
With Mike and Corey.
That's your boy Todd Frazier.
Hey guys, I'm Julie Banks.
Hey, what's up? This is Cliff Floyd. You can catch me on The Divide.
You can catch me on The Divide on Fox Sports The Gambler.
Hopefully our disagreements one day bring us all together. So stupid. So corny. I hope our disagreements bring us together. Yeah, I do. This is The Divide.
And here we are, Divide Live on Fox Sports The Gambler, 102.5 Philly, 104.1 Trenton. Check us out on the iHeartRadio app. It's been 2 months since I've said this. This is great. We have the Epstein files.
We do not.
We have the Theo Epstein files.
We have them. Nobody else does, though. It's an exclusive thing. Yeah,
What a crock of garbage all of this is.
Yo, it's so funny. Once your name's mentioned, all of a sudden, like, we're bipartisan now.
Dude.
Because those files definitely had both sides on there.
100%.
Yeah.
If they even exist, everybody's on that.
Not everybody.
We were joking. No, don't act like we weren't joking before. When you said, I think you make the joke that I was on the list or you were on the list,
like,
and I was like, bro, if
like,
I'm on the list,
to tell you.
as bad as those allegations are, that's a come up for me because that means I got a little bit of dough.
Money. And,
I got money, enough. I some hush money.
You got
I
Diddy
barely
money.
have hush puppy money, let alone Diddy's not guilty. I swear to God, it's been quite the roller coaster, which is why we haven't been on. It's life, but the amount of stuff that has happened but not happened.
Right.
Like I feel like 2025 is just a waste of time.
Yeah.
And even with baseball, Mets are good, Mets are bad, Mets are good. Yankees are good, Yankees are bad, Yankees are good. Philly, like it's just everything. It's ups and downs, but it's just one plane. Diddy gets arrested, and everybody thinks he's.
It feels like for years though. Like so, even
when did he originally get arrested?
Dude,
You're right.
It's got to be like 18 months minimum.
Oh,
because like 50s tweets and Instagram posts.
Was that 2024?
Yeah,
it was September.
Right.
September. So it really was close to a year. Let's call it 10 months, 8 months,
so
9
even
months.
if he gets convicted for 2 to 5 years, like he's already served one. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
God.
Like way to drag that whole family through the mud. Have people reenact and relive those moments and then for nothing.
Well, he was, I don't know what the official, I know he was guilty of a few things, but it was like a slap on the wrist. But like, as far as like sex trafficking and all that other
you
stuff.
see the Run New York remix that's gone viral?
No, I haven't turned on any of that garbage.
Bo did it. Bo knows, but Diddy did it. Diddy's always so good. Diddy got acquitted.
What a time to be alive where our rappers and pop stars and politics are all intertwined.
Justin Bieber's going to release an album tomorrow.
Shut up.
Yeah, I swear, dude. I swear. Like, this is all. Mace released an album the day the trial started.
Mace?
Yeah. Him and Cam was like, yo, Mace, when are you going to release some new tracks? Because they had a podcast together, which is funny, too, because apparently, like, Mace left the rap world because of Cam, and now they got a podcast together. So it's kind of like our friendship as kids. Like, you used to tell people I was a garbage man and hit on all the women.
I never said garbage man. I said garbage person.
But as 14, 15-year-olds, you were definitely my Cam. I was Mace. You know what I mean?
I thought Mace left the rap game to go be a preacher.
He did. Well, now he's back podcasting with Cam, and he released an album the day the trial started. So it's funny that the trial's over and Bieber's about to release his newest album too.
I'm telling you, man, the Illuminati's having a field day with this.
It's crazy.
Side note, I loved Mace as
was
a child, as a young. Oh my God,
I love all of his stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there's not an album. Breathe, stretch, shake, let it go.
The one when he came right back out of being a preacher and he didn't curse on the whole album. That was a little.
Will Smithy.
Yeah. Will Smith's got a new song that nobody likes because it's Will Smith. You know what? I feel bad for that man to publicly fall from grace and then try to like be like, come on, guys, I'm still Will. It's still me.
It's also like he's like, I like girls or whatever. Like
yeah, it's a pretty girls,
right.
girls.
Where like Jay-Z had the I like girls,
Yeah.
girls,
Well,
girls.
Also, Big Willie's in his 50s, right? You can't be talking about
he's
liking
got, like-
girls, bro.
and-
You
and
gotta
also,
like women.
He's performing,
Or people.
nobody's looking at him.
No.
You know, so he's like in London performing this, and he's like, "Oh my God, Rita Ora's here," and nobody cared either. Like it was just very strange, midlife crisis esque.
Bro.
But he's from Philly, so I respect him.
I like him.
Yeah.
It's not like I would see him, and if we were in the same room, it's not like I wouldn't say hi, but
Also,
Will's here.
Yeah, as a Jerseyite, former Brooklynite.
Here we go.
Shout outs to Philly for finally getting the trash out of my way so I could go to work.
Yeah, man.
That union thing was crazy, man.
Yeah, they didn't pick up any of that trash
Dude,
for a
it
while.
was disgusting. And like, I don't know if maybe it was just normal Philly, but it smelled so bad, bro.
That's normal Philly. That's normal, dude.
I
That's
don't think
normal.
so.
You were
This is-
nose blind to it
this
for
is
working there for
different.
so.
Like literally, there was a time I was walking out of Wawa and like I just did a big sigh or whatever, and I was like, like I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was dead. I was like, God, this is it. God's taking me.
Oh
'Cause
God!
it smelled so bad.
Please don't let
It
me
smelled-
die in Philly.
Yeah, and then like if you couldn't stay in the right lane on the boulevard because
Ugh.
like chances are you're just gonna run right into a dumpster. And I saw people running into it, and then people were
goddamn
putting
gross.
trash on the medians. And I'm like, those are definitely just people protesting, you know. And then like I would pass like an overpass, and I'd see like honk for the union or whatever, and I'd honk, and I'd be like, but get this trash out of the way. I want you to get paid, but also can we get rid of this trash too?
Yeah, well, it's
You know?
starting to smell in it.
Yeah.
You're making more work for yourself, buddy. That's,
But shout out to everybody in Philadelphia.
did it get
Northeast
to the
Philly.
point where you like, when you smell something so terrible, and then like after a while you think it's you?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
to that
yeah.
point?
Kinda.
It's like when you're at the gym and you smell someone
Yeah.
with bad BO,
Yeah.
and it like hangs in the nostrils a little
Oh,
bit.
it gets
So
in the
like you're
hairs.
at the machine across the gym and you still kind of smell it, and you're like, oh God, I think it's me.
Maybe it's me.
And then
Maybe
you're
it's
like
me.
checking yourself a million times.
Maybe it's me.
And then people
Colleen.
think you smell because they see you smelling you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. Be like, oh man, it's this guy, and then they go to their next station
Oh.
and they still smell you, and then they think it's them.
Dude, the type of stink that lingers where like people can smell
the
you after you
worst.
left the room. Dude, speaking of Great Adventure, we used to
Nobody was speaking of Great Adventure.
you said
oh.
when I used to call you garbage man.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So there was a dude that we worked with that would smell so bad. Like
Yeah.
he would leave the hallway and you can walk
Mhm.
in 5 minutes later and you can still smell him. Like old cartoon, like they
Mhm.
leave and the puff of
Pepe
smoke
Le Pew.
like still looks like
Yeah.
him. Oh,
Yeah.
so bad.
I was proud to. I think that's why my hygiene's as good as it is, because like I recognized I was a garbage man, a sweeper, GQ for life.
Mhm.
At Six Flags, and it helped me understand like, oh dude, like you could smell really quick.
So what you're saying is working with such trashy people.
No, and I
makes
would
you-
also like be in charge of the trash, so I'd throw the juice onto somebody.
Oh.
I had two guests. Like I sniped two people because like you'd have like the little like it looks like a golf cart, but with a garbage can in the trash.
Right.
Yeah, and we'd flip the can over. And
Oh,
sometimes I hit two people. In my career. Yeah, I went
Oh.
for the swing. I hit him. One was the driver, Randy. Shout outs to Randy. Loved you,
my
buddy. The other was a guest, and Randy was just like, go straight to guest relations and tell him what happened. We booked out of there, dude.
Hey, some guy hit somebody with some trash. I just wanted to let
Yeah.
you guys know. See you
Call
later.
Top Dog Law today.
Oh.
Just kidding. But yeah, dude, it was two different lives. You were, I don't know, taking tickets, right? And I was out there
Selling tickets.
selling.
Sell-
You weren't selling. They walk up to you.
Dude, I was hustling.
You were a clerk.
I was
You
hustling.
were a clerk.
I
Nobody.
Took
They're like,
the sign.
do you want to take your
I
3-year-old in or
moved the
not?
sign from open to, or
To
from
closed.
closed to open, and
not
they
s-
came to me.
Right. That's
Fish
not
in a
selling.
barrel, baby.
Yeah. Look, man, how was your fourth?
It was all right.
Yeah.
It was
I
all right.
feel that. I feel that.
We grilled, but we didn't grill any hot dogs. We grilled some chicken and some turkey burgers, and they make fish burgers now. like patties. Grilled
Did you
some of
put
those.
cheese on those?
We did not put the cheese on those.
Right. Yeah, that's weird.
We actually didn't put cheese on the
That'd be
turkey
weird.
burger.
So you
yeah.
made fish fillets. That's cool.
Sort of. I guess it looks like a burger, but it's fish. You know what I mean?
4th of July, like fall and Lent.
It was
I'm
weird.
kidding.
It's weird.
Joey Chestnut.
We had some, the fake hot dogs because my wife eats the real ones. She dies.
Yeah.
but
We had
for
chicken
some
dogs
reason,
too. What did she have? She
These
can't
were
even have
the
chicken dogs.
No, she can. These were the
Like vegan dogs.
yeah. Because I was like,
Celery.
we're getting old. I look at the sodium
yeah,
of all that garbage.
Yeah.
and like I was even looking at the turkey dogs because they're the ones that actually taste like dogs.
They
but
actually have more sodium than the regular
it's
dogs.
unreal, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Unreal. Anyway, this podcast has not been here for 2 months, and we're talking about sodium.
We're talking about dogs and
People
sodium.
are like, "Yo, just take another
Yo,
month." Guys.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut though.
Yes. Let's get back to that.
Yeah.
Comes in off of was it
Year
a
hiatus.
a suspension, right?
For vegan dogs.
Is that what it was?
That's exactly what it was, my man.
Remind me. Hit
So
me with the reminder.
dogs that you ate,
Mhm.
Joey Chestnut endorsed, and Nathan was like, "Yo, you're out, dog."
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Because Joey, and I think I remember defending Joey. This guy just wanted to get paid.
Yeah, because you're a vegan.
And
dog.
then we read about it, and
Right.
in the contract said, "Don't do that."
don't do it.
And he
shame,
did
shame,
it.
shame. You
He
could do it
messed
with
around,
burgers. You could do it with
And he
cake.
found out, but you just can't
Yeah,
do the
you
vegan
can't do
stuff.
it. So
Listen,
he's-
Nathan's is, they're the original mobsters of the hot dog world. You can't
Right.
mess with them.
Oh,
man.
damn right, Brooklyn. Where we at?
See, here that's twice, guys.
yeah,
That's
so-
twice
and-
in 11 minutes. You're welcome.
And the other thing is though, like, so Joey Chestnut learned that hard lesson, but this will not be his last Nathan's hot dog contest, which is exciting. Like, he's like, I want to be back next year. He's like back in the New York groove, no pun intended.
Dude,
But
I
dude,
can't imagine eating 70 and a half.
no, time out. I can't imagine eating 50 and losing by 20 to this guy. Like those poor people.
Dude, all of that for
Yeah.
nothing.
Right.
For nothing. You had 50. Actually, do we have first,
God,
second, and third here?
17 Is he the 17-time champion? Like, I feel like it's him, John Cena, Ric Flair.
Dude.
Like right now.
This was Joey Chestnut's. Oh, it doesn't say which title. Did they do that on purpose?
No way.
They give me the Mickey Sudo. That was her 11th, but it doesn't give me how many Joey won. Whatever it is, dude.
It's up there. It's with the Patriots. It's with Ric Flair. It's with John Cena. It's right in that championship realm with his newest mustard belt, which it's just insane. I don't like. It's fun to watch, and at the same time it's not. And as a guy that's struggling and going on his weight journey right now, and he's down 14 pounds, like, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch this before I put my first dog in, because it's, dude, the amount of eating meat and dipping bread in water just like grosses me out.
The bread and water
I'm
isn't
like,
as bad as
the-
the amount of hot dogs, dude.
And the
70
the jaw's got to be like,
I just can't
Yeah.
comprehend. Like,
mm,
yeah, the adrenaline's bumping. He pounds 70. Dude, you got to think the next 12 hours is him just going, like on the couch. Like 70 and a half. And yeah, the second guy, Patrick Bertoletti, the defending champion, because
yeah, because
in quotation marks, because Joey wasn't there, 46 and a half hot dogs.
right.
Like you said, imagine eating 46 and a half hot dogs and
Losing
still
by
being
20,
30, less
30
than 30 away. Yeah.
yeah,
24.
That's crazy.
Like, so dumb.
No, that's crazy. That's like how the Braves feel right now. Like, with you right now. But yeah. So the Mets are struggling. The Yankees are struggling. Phillies are sustaining. They're doing whatever they need to do. But like, if in my world, the way the Mets have performed, I'm not shocked the Phillies don't have a 6-game lead in the NL East. Because it just feels like for every 2 games the Mets lose, they win 1. Like, that's how it's been. And it's
Pretty
just
much
been-
for the last month, that's exactly how
it's
it's
been dreadful.
And
And
it
it's-
hasn't exactly worked out
Yeah.
to that
Right.
cadence, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
yeah, because some idiot's going to comment and be like, oh, no, they lost this. No, but overall, when you think about it, yeah, you guys have lost
I-
twice as much as you won in the last month. The Yankees are
For
in the
sure.
same spot as well. And it's just like you're looking at on paper at the Mets, and your problem hasn't really been pitching.
Right.
It's been hitting. And on paper, there's no reason for that. It's just so dumb. Are you checking the same thing I'm checking right now?
No, I'm not. Did you get a text?
Oh no,
Yeah,
that's
that's
it's they broke it. Thank God.
Oh, there's because we're almost no hit.
Almost. Now it's
Oh,
actually
they're
a little bit of a
back.
game. I know, right? Look
Hey.
at that.
Oh, hey.
Oh, top of the night. Oh, okay, we got a
Okay,
game, ladies and
okay,
gentlemen.
okay.
Anyway, so the question is, are any moves to be made or thought about with the upcoming trade deadline?
So for the Mets, yeah, but it's all pitching. Like we don't need hitters. We just need our hitters to hit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Soto's been hitting since June. He's not an all-star. We'll talk about that in a little bit, which blows my mind. But we need starting pitching, and we need a core staff. And that's the one thing we did not pay for. That's the one thing everybody noticed. But to this point, it's worked. So shout outs to Stearns and his team, because, you know, whatever they decided to start this season with has actually worked. We're in a great position. We are buyers, not sellers at the All-Star break. I would love to get the Marlins Edward Cabrera. I don't think that's realistic. I think they're going to try to get Sevy back from Oakland Athletics, whatever city they're from.
Whatever you want to
It's
call
just
them.
the Athletics right now, which is funny. I would love to get that situation back. A lot of Met fans are like, "Oh, Jacob deGrom is going to come back," and that's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen.
Nor do you probably want that to happen.
I mean, I want it to happen, like, but it's like
Really?
it's like if I don't know, dude. Like, it's like if prime, I don't know, Mandy Moore walked in here right now, I'd be like, I'd want that to happen, you know. But
it's messed up that you
it's-
said prime. Like if it was just Mandy
she's
Moore
still
today.
prime.
I mean, come on.
yeah, she's always in her prime in my eyes. There's never a Mandy Moore I didn't like. Like at all. Like
Mike has had a huge crush on Mandy Moore for a long time now. You guys,
Very
it's not
long
weird.
time.
It's only weird
Not
if you
weird.
make it weird.
yeah, this is us.
Would you play the old woman? Is that what you're talking about?
I'd
The grandma?
Still, yeah, I'd still. She was a gilf. She was a milf. She's the teenager I tried to get with when I was also the same age.
Oh, these are the shows that I love, man.
I'm
Just
missing her like
one
candy,
constant-
dude.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, side note, because
Uh-huh.
we're on the topic of Mandy Moore. We've been watching a bunch of Disney movies lately because the kid likes movies.
Rapunzel?
Yeah, or
She's into it?
Tangled.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Mandy
Yeah.
Moore.
Oh, hell yeah.
We were watching this, like, what is this piece of garbage? And whoever has this lead role with this awful voice, they need to get rid of. And I looked it up, and it was Mandy Moore. Can you believe that?
No, I can't. That was mostly true until the end.
Just terrible.
Oh, who cares?
Oh man, I love that button.
Yeah, man. No, that way to ruin our show.
Possibly the entire evening. be
She was also yeah, she's got a bunch of animated stuff she does.
Really?
Yeah.
I know she was in Scrubs for a couple of episodes.
She was that
big
was
Scrubs
great.
guy.
With the porch.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
great.
We just bought
Like,
the
that's-
land, and he just had enough money to
That's
put a
how
deck on it.
That's literally like you want to
Bro,
put a deck
With the
outside.
Ray, the market is right now. I would have loved to just buy a piece of land,
Uh,
put a sleeping bag on
I
a
have
porch.
it if you want to go sleep in the sleeping
I
bag.
don't think I can afford the
out there.
permits that it takes.
I love like anybody we talk to about like they're always like, yeah, we'll buy your land from you, and then they're like, give you like $3,000 for it. It's like,
What?
so you're gonna put like, yeah, it's so funny. It's just like, it's the funniest thing ever. I don't know. I digress. I'm like, I'd rather just put a pool and a pool house
Yeah,
here,
dude.
and if you want to rent that,
$3,000 can't even pay for the pool. I
yeah,
want
well, that's the thing. And then I have less land when I
Yeah.
sell it. Like right now,
less taxes, but
Yeah.
still.
no, I think we got a good lawyer with that. I think we would still end up in that. They haven't. I shouldn't say this.
No.
But that new bill, like for the first time, like, and I'm not getting political here at all, but the great big beautiful bill,
Correct.
like it's the first time that. So I got no money during COVID, and that was Trump's administration. I got no money from Biden at all, and everybody else did. And like literally we're talking about like a 10 grand gap. Like, or like I could have made it if I made less money, to the point where I'm like, can we just slow down my paycheck? You know, like, and now with this beautiful bill, it's like, oh, you, like people are looking at me like, you know, you're going to make some money out of this. And I'm like, cool, dude. Like, you know, when I didn't the last 10 years, like we literally, we're not rich, we're not poor, but we are, you know, carried through the stones.
Look, man, I can't relate. I got a lot of money. No, I'm kidding. You got a lot of money. I did not get a lot of money.
My brother was like, Biden gave me 10 grand.
Look, I mean,
Trump gave me
dude, I
5.
wish Biden gave me 10. I think I barely got whatever stimulus
What?
they were
Come
kicking
on,
around
man.
for COVID.
You got
Bert,
ice cream. You got ice
Bert
cream.
ended
Yeah,
up getting
ice
more
cream.
money than me because he had the kids and all that, dude.
Yeah, he has kids. Good for Bert.
Good for Bert. Good for Bert. Anyway, let's talk briefly. All right, trade deadline. You and I feel like we need the same thing.
Mhm.
Pitching. Well, you need starters. I need bullpen. That's
Okay.
pretty much what we're looking at. It's the same story for the Yankees. It's like you score 4 or 5 runs, we can't win a goddamn game because the bullpen inevitably will give it up. That's about it. I mean, other than the offense having their highs and lows, you know, that's with any ball club. But we're not going to get into details and all that other stuff because it's just going to be boring for you guys. But you have a bone to pick with the All-Star roster and the fact that Juan Soto was left off of that All-Star roster. Now, my question to you is, how goddamn greedy do you want to be, buddy? All right. You got like friggin' 3 All-Stars here, and you're mad because Big Wani wasn't a part of it.
Well, David Peterson was just added to the All-Star list, so we got one more. But
4.
4, right. So the fact that Juan Soto was the first guy to ever have the stats he had through the first half of the season and not being awarded as an All-Star speaks volumes. And the fact that the fans didn't vote him in and then the players didn't vote him in speaks volumes too. Like, he's got a lot of scorned fans out there, whether it's from Washington to the San Diego team to New York in the Bronx to now the Queens, who tends to not vote for their players. So I understand why he's not a team All-Star, but did you hear his response why he was upset?
Nah.
He left a lot of money on the table when he would love to be an All-Star, because every All-Star appearance he gets, Corey, from the New York Mets, he gets another $100,000. Now, my boy Pete, a.k.a. Sheffield Shuffler, he did the math. It's 0.0003% of his overall salary. So the fact that he went on record when they asked him he wasn't an All-Star and how he felt like he left a lot of money on the table, and it's very disappointing. That was his comment.
What a dick.
My attitude is,
No, I'm glad he's not an All-Star.
yeah, my attitude's F it. Like, because honestly, I want this man ready for the other unofficial half of the season. I want him to go relax, find his shuffle,
Right.
and keep doing it, because his last, he's the only thing that's been firing on all cylinders. We had that one game that Steve Cohen called the Fab Four, where it's Nimmo, Lindor, Soto, and Alonso won that game. But since that game, we have not won. So I'm kind of annoyed we're like making names and doing what New York Mets do. Like, we always want to coin it into some cartoonish situation and
to get things rolling. I get it.
Yeah, but he wants things rolling, right? He's spending a ton of money right now, Steve Cohen, so he wants it rolling. So Soto not as an All-Star blows my mind, because his stats are insane.
Yeah, I mean,
And he
ultimately,
got there late.
but ultimately, I want to say a few things about that.
Mhm.
Like, very seldom do people vote for people that aren't on their favorite team. So you got to hand that to Met fans. And I don't know why Met fans, if I would understand if I was a Met fan and I just want this dude fresh. I don't want him throwing his swing off for some exhibition game, more or less. You know, I understand.
Fair.
You know, some people really like it. Some people get paid for it, whatever. But to me, All-Star has always been a popularity contest. It doesn't matter. The MLB doesn't care that, you know, stats don't matter and all that other stuff. They just want some representation, you know, and, you know, this is one of the reasons people hate the Yankees, is because it is a popularity contest. And since Yankee fans are pretty much everywhere, you always have multiple Yankees that are on that All-Star list. But to say that he left money on the table, the guy's getting paid $750 million. What money is left on the table? You're talking about $100,000. You had a $75 million guaranteed signing bonus. You're making $765 million for 15 years, and you probably won't play 15 years in New York. That's just the facts of it. You know what I mean? If you last 15 in New York, then you're gonna have a walker by the time you're at the end of that contract. But to say you left money on the table and you were disappointed, like, come on, bro. Give me a break.
Mikey Hughes is going to cut this up, but Soto looks older than us. And I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Really?
He looks like a guy that would hang out with our dad. Fair?
I mean, listen, my dad hangs out
With
everybody.
Yeah.
All right. He does look older than us. Are you about to go on a rant about questioning how old he really is?
No, I'm not.
Are you about to go down that end? I mean,
I'm not ice.
Okay. Talking big, beautiful Bill before. I don't want to know what direction Money Powers is coming at me here. No.
I'm just letting you know, like, it's borderline questionable. It really is. Like,
Well, not to get myself in trouble, but it is a known fact that many players of a certain area that come to play baseball aren't exactly truthful about their age, or at least that is the rumor that they're not. Right. So perhaps he is a few years older than he says he is. Perhaps.
What was it's the dude Chris Farley's boy, David.
David Spade with the and Rob Schneider in the bench warmers.
The bench
Where he's
warmers.
like, I am 12, and he hands him a he's drinking.
That's exactly.
Well, his kid comes running out from. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But to say that about the money, like, dude, you can't tell me he doesn't know how to handle the media at this point. Like, was he just trying to be cheeky? I don't get it. Plus, I would. If I was a Met fan, I wouldn't want him a part of the all. It's like, like how you hold your breath for the last 3-4 years, every time. Jesus Christ, what's his name? Polar Bear Pete Alonso with the home run derby.
Yeah,
and they say when you do the home run, I mean, now there's that cash incentive, right?
Yeah.
Much bigger than like when Todd won. Now it's
100K.
You're talking about millions of dollars, right? But now there's that incentive, but it's known that when guys do the home run derby, their swing changes for the second, at least coming out of the second half of the season.
But also, like, to get 100K for one game and have fun on a red carpet, like in Soto's defense, like that's a lot of money for a weekend, right? Where there's no pressure, just play baseball, 100K. Like, I feel like when he's retired, if somebody offered him $100,000 for an appearance, he would do it. Whether it be like a Savannah banana game or whatever. So I do think twofolds. I think Soto is upset for his legacy, and he talked about the money side of it to make it feel like he was a business, not a person, right? So he kind of went into Soto business mode, because if any company out there, I don't care if you're Google, I don't care if you're Meta, if you can make $100,000 in one day, you're going to be like, okay, great, I'll do that. Right. So
Michael,
okay.
While you were talking, I did the math on his current salary.
Yeah.
And I divided $765 million by 15 years.
That's 0.00.
And then I divided, and I may have not did the math right, which is $51 million a year. And then I divided that by 365 days. And he currently makes $139,000, almost $140,000 a day.
So that would have been an extra day's pay. So
it'd be like less than a day's pay.
It'd be close, but you also don't have to, like, listen, and you're in an All-Star game, and I'm sure.
I would say, like, if he was like, dude, I want to hang with my friends and see everybody and whatever, to mention $100,000, you're like,
well, he didn't mention it. He just said it's a lot of money left on the table.
A lot to me and you, not to the.
He's not a businessman. He's a businessman. Let him handle his business. Damn.
Look, man, I guess millionaires stay millionaires because they care about every dollar. And to be honest,
He's gonna be a billionaire. Stevie's gonna get him
he's
there.
already a billionaire.
Nah, Stevie's gonna get him into that next like Ponzi
Bro,
scheme.
I'm telling you, man, it's no one's gonna be like, oh man, I missed $100,000
I just
and
love
not
that.
care about it.
Like, I don't love it, but Cohen paid the fine and he's here. Where like the Ponzi scheme didn't want to pay the fine, and then the other guy, Wolf of Wall Street guy, didn't want to pay the fine. Like all they had to do was like just move on.
It's ego.
Yeah, and
All
Steve was
ego,
like,
bro.
"I'll sign whatever you want."
Yeah.
Like, so
Dude,
shout out to him.
please.
Now he's gonna have a goddamn facility in Flushing with casinos, hotels, his own football team, soccer team. Sorry, America, and then New York Mets.
You gotta spend money to make money, man. You just come on.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, you
know
gotta
what I
be
mean?
in it to win it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I want to talk about in it to win it. I'm pretty excited for this All-Star week. And it's not just for the game. It's actually for the Derby. Our boy Todd Frazier will be the voice of it.
Yes.
And then the softball celebrity game will once again, and this time in a larger standpoint, have our boy Nikki Cass.
Guy's doing big things.
And I love him
Almost 2
so
million
much.
followers
So-
on Instagram.
So proud of him. Great dude. Great fan of the show. He follows us. You know, anything we need, Nikki will DM us and reach out. But Todd,
And let me tell you, he reaches out all the time. I mean, we've given him
all the advice
so
possible.
much.
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
he's on nonstop. I got
Like,
3
hey,
texts
yeah,
from him. Like
yeah,
it's like,
or is like Coach Al. That
look,
was his
man,
idea.
I told him the advice was free, but now forget.
Yeah,
Jeez.
now-
No, he's fantastic. He's dude, he's just always so pleasant. He's never bothered by anything. He's just loving life. You know what I mean? A lot of these Instagram, like I won't even say he's above being an influencer. He's an entertainer at this point.
Facts.
But a lot of these entertainers that, you know, when they reach a certain point, they don't want to be bothered, or only if they're making money. Not him, dude. He's just loving it, and he's super grateful. So we are super happy for the two of them, for both Nikki and Todd, guys. You know, you guys are going to do great things. Todd always sounds great when he's on the Yes Network. So, you know, the Home Run Derby is going to be a breeze. And then Nikki's great at whatever he does, even if he's, you know, shagging fly balls or hitting dingers for that softball.
Yeah, and then Todd rolls right into the Little League World Series. And that's kind of cool because his kids,
It's his home.
Blake's getting to that age where he's going to be participating.
Yeah.
And that's kind of dope, but he's also like the front runner for ESPN with that.
He's done,
so-
Todd's done that the last 2 years, I think.
Yeah, so I'm excited because
least.
next month I turn 40. And yeah, it's brutal. But I
Worried about Juan Soto's age over here, this guy.
Yeah,
Jesus
I've been
Christ.
talking about the fact that I wanted to do our home run derby that we
Yeah.
did. My 30th, that was dope, right?
Was
It
that
so
Beer
much fun.
Olympics?
Yeah, we did a beer Olympics
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like or a summer Olympics or whatever.
Yeah, you know,
And,
Summer Olympics, Soda Olympics, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, tomato,
yeah.
tomato.
So I was like, man, we could bring this back, have a charitable arm to it.
Mm-hmm.
And like I've mentioned it to the inner circle. Well, that inner circle has now taken that.
Like the way you said that.
Yeah, that inner circle that involves, you know, a lot of celebrities, a lot of people that
Celebrity, I
yeah,
think it's called.
Jersey Strong hashtag has kind of like taken it to another level, to the point where I can almost guarantee it will not be on August 7th, which is my actual birthday.
Okay.
But it will either be early September or late August. But there's going to be a ton of people involved, multiple networks involved. Our network, obviously, in the forefront. But yeah, dude, it's going to get crazy.
It's fantastic.
It's going to get crazy.
Can't wait.
And we might end up at that place we first met at.
Oh, listen.
So there's so many different options with that. But the cool part is it's a ton of people doing good for our kids.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited for all this. So the All-Star game's coming up. Obviously, Juan Soto probably won't be there. You never know. The thing that cracks me up about this is a lot of people will back out.
Yeah.
And then you get like the David Petersons joining the All-Star game.
Yeah, you have.
You know,
yeah.
so I think he will become that and then get his 100K, but then I think he'll back out. Like I don't think he has to play to get the 100K. He just has to be named as an All-Star.
Really?
I think so.
That's a crappy deal.
Yeah.
That's a
So he just
crappy
wanted to be
deal.
named.
That's just
and then he would have
millionaires
backed out.
betting
And then-
on millionaires.
Yeah,
is all
yeah,
it is.
yeah. It's so
I
funny.
bet you won't get named an All-Star.
But I mean, that is something that's put on your plaque when you go to the Hall of Fame. You know, so
how many time All-Star?
right. So he lost one, and it's kind of bittersweet because he had a crappy April, he had a crappy May, June. He was the only guy performing, and I called it. We're in Philly. I was with Chef, with Brace, insert other people, and I said, "This is the stadium that people find their swing." Like it's similar to Fenway, like what Cliff Floyd has told us, what Todd has told us. They flip one out to the Green Monster, hit it off the wall, they get a double, they're out of their slump. Citizens Bank is that for the Mets.
Yeah.
Like when they go into there, they figure out their swing. And Juan Soto went in there and he figured out his swing. You know, the Mets lost 2 out of 3, but it didn't matter because came out of that series with double-digit home runs from the entire lineup, and it was pretty dope.
I feel like Philly plays so much better not in Philly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Mets do not. The Mets right now have the worst record away and the best home record, to the point where people are trying to figure out, are they using trash cans? Are they using something at home? Because their
dude.
away record is nasty. It's not good.
Yeah, it's
especially after today.
20 wins, 27 losses. You're below 500 when you're away. When you're home, Phillies have a really good home record too. So I'll eat my own words right there. I guess it's just the games we go to.
Perception.
I feel like
yeah,
they're
we
just
got to go
whatever.
to more games.
So the both Philly and the Mets have very similar home records. You guys are 30-16 currently, as I speak. Home, and Mets, you're 33-14 home.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah. Fuck, Blue Jays are similar too, 32-16. The Yankees, they're 28-17. They dropped a few, but everybody's away record is about 500, which is kind of how you should be. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
I'm glad we haven't been bombed. I'm just kidding.
Dude, I'm telling you, what a time to be alive. UFOs are coming
Crazy.
back now.
UFOs are back.
There's been like 60 sightings in 2025, they say, of UFOs.
We just forget about the whole drone movement, right?
yeah.
Like that didn't happen.
Oh, dude, that wasn't January and February. and
crazy,
stuff,
right?
too.
I feel like they were renegotiating the whole UFO thing.
Stuff
Like,
is coming out of the waters and stuff. Like,
It's crazy.
also, like, not for nothing, but every time I'm online and I see, like, check out this UFO footage, it's always from like a fighter pilot in their little crosshair
just a
video.
little
Like, come on, like, you're whip out your phone and take an actual video so I can see it.
That'd be
Come on,
great.
man.
Like a selfie. It's like, oh my God, I'm in here.
Pilots like doing a time lapse of a landing and stuff for commercial airlines. The least you can do in a fighter jet is take your phone out and take some goddamn pictures. Ridiculous. But aliens are coming back. I mean, Joey Chestnut is back, you guys. Like, this is just, it's insane. So let's Superman's coming
We're
out
back.
or is out. We're back. Superman drops today.
Does it?
The James Gunn
With
Superman.
his doggy? Like he's
With his
pro-
dog.
he's
Dean
pro
Cain.
dog.
You remember Dean Cain, the old school TV Superman?
Yeah.
He's dumb and made a
He's
comment.
dumb.
He thinks that James Gunn's Superman character is too woke. I'm like, oh, shut up. What do you mean too
Oh
woke?
no. Does he like
Dean Cain is a little crazy. Shout out to Dean Cain, you crazy son of a bitch. You. But no, man. He's like, why? I don't understand actors sometimes, man. Like, why can't you just watch a movie and be like, or like, come on, like, how woke is Hollywood gonna make this character? This how much is Disney gonna change their Snow White? Like, everybody, like, actually, you know what? Quick hot take. I realized something over the last 2 months with watching both the amount of Disney movies I've watched with my daughter and then watching baseball. Is that Disney purists and baseball purists are about the same type of individuals.
It's not me.
No. I'm just looking at you. I'm not referring to you.
Cool.
But I'm saying like Disney purists are like, well, you gotta stick to the movie, you know what I mean? And then they come out with like live action Little Mermaid, and people are, oh, we're upset about this, and you gotta like, why? Like, why are you upset? And they won't admit it. They're just like, well, I just don't understand why it's not like the cartoon. And then you have like your baseball purists that are like, oh, torpedo bats. And you're like, but why, man? Everybody can do it. Well, you just shouldn't do the torpedo bat. You know what I mean? Like,
I just didn't like that.
I'm not talking about you.
Right.
Because you like Disney.
First off, torpedo bat has helped the Mets actually beat the Yankees.
It's helped everybody.
It has. I still think I roll my eyes at it a little bit because like it's like
Jazz Chisholm has a really good swing.
Right.
In no way, shape, or form should be in the home run derby.
That's the funniest part. That's the funny.
You know what I mean?
Like my man's bringing his torpedo bat to the home
That's
run.
what I'm saying.
But
Like,
also his is size to him, whereas like everybody else has been rushing. So my problem was the Yankees had a head start to it.
Right.
It wasn't like
no.
Like,
we know, Mike.
Right.
We have. I wasn't saying you. That was just like the
You
easiest.
were.
No. That was just like the pitch clock. Like, oh,
I like the pitch clock.
I know
and I
that,
like
but
how
you're
the
not a
Mets are
baseball
manipulating.
purist, man.
No. You
See, I
called me
said
that,
I wasn't talking to you, but I
700
call you
times on
that
this
because
show.
you get so angry when I call you that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like
you're
I'm
a
saying
baseball casual, and I'm a baseball.
I am a
purist.
baseball casual. I'm very casual. No, but I'm legit saying with no shade thrown. And I don't think you're a baseball purist, but I just noticed like I'm in watching these movies and some of the remakes, and then like watching some of the stuff, the true baseball purists, not Mike Powers, the true baseball purists, like what they really think. It's like the same exact argument.
Fair. What I'm excited is the All-Star game will have the automatic ball strike.
Please, man.
So they could,
For the
from
love of
the
God,
same way it was at spring
please.
training, Pete Alonso could hit his helmet and like debate whether that was a ball strike, and that needs to happen. Like, and the fact that it's in the All-Star game makes me feel like it will be accelerated. Like, obviously, the players, the owners will use it in a union agreement, so I'm sure we'll have some type of lockout, and that's how it will be ingested into the game. But I love all that.
Yeah, and look, and we're not trying to take away jobs, guys.
Right,
the
right,
ump
right.
can still stand there and have an earpiece, and
right.
you know, raise his right hand for this and his left hand for this. But we just the accountability's got to be there, dude. There's no reason.
Yeah.
There's zero reason that.
And the umps want to get it right, but,
Yeah,
but everybody has an
absolutely.
off day. And
But if we can make the argument that we've made before, if a ball can be hit above the line on the wall, or so the umpire thinks, and the umpire calls it a home run, then if you're going to use that error to review it and say, actually, it hit right here, or actually, this wasn't a foul, if you're going to go back and take the human error out of it, then do that for balls and strikes too.
yeah, amen. I agree with all that. Like the purest part of me was I enjoyed the pitchers hitting. Like I actually thought that could create a situation where you could get out of an inning, you know, and then also like if your pitcher did knock one out or like make some damage, like it's like, haha, that screwed you over.
Yeah.
So like with the DH, it's not, and also like I just roll my eyes, like a DH should be a guy, like every team should have that old veteran guy that's the DH, you know, and I thought that would happen. And more and more, it's not. It's always like this random ass guy that I wouldn't want hitting anyway. And I'm like, I'd rather see the pitcher. I'd rather see if you know, Jacob deGrom could hit 1 yard, as opposed to some of these DH. So I'm kind of bummed about that whole scenario, but still I've warmed up to it.
I want to, before we end here, I want to go back, because we did talk about the hot dog eating contest, and every year around this time, we go over like, what's the list of eating competitions and how much you can actually eat. So I have the list of the eating competitions here. This is actually a lot longer than the lists we've pulled up in the past, but I just want to get your
Shout to Ty.
opinion. Yeah, we got. I'm staring at the watermelon one right now.
No, don't look at it.
But I have to ask a few things. One thing I find hilarious is, like for instance, they have bologna, but they have like sliced bologna, like cold cuts, and then long form. Like if you just picked up a whole thing of bologna and started eating it, like how much?
And do you go from the center, or do you go from like I want to?
Depends on who's watching, buddy. All right, but like let's do some weird things here, right?
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
If you and your significant other were gonna share corn, a piece of corn together, how are you
On the
eating
cob.
on the cob?
Right.
Corn on the cob. How are you eating your half, before you give it to her?
Oh
Are you going typewriter or are you going
Yeah.
halfway?
no.
You're going typewriter? So you're literally giving her the other half of your uneaten corn?
Right? Isn't that
I would have won half.
you would have? So
I would have picked
we're
one
talking
side.
about corn on the cob. I
Right.
would have went across from end to end. You would stay on half of one end and go completely around.
Mhm.
I feel like that's not a good use of your time, my man. I feel like you got to turn the corn a bunch of times. Just mow that bad boy down a few. You got to give it like a
Okay.
1/4 inch turn of the wrist, and then you just hand it back to her.
Well, like most things, you're on Team Timmy, and
Oh, I
not
don't like
Team
hearing that.
Powers.
I don't like hearing that at all.
It was a conversation that happened throughout the fourth, and it was pretty aggressive. Like honestly, like he was like, I would so Laura and him would go left to right,
Okay.
and Jen and I would have went around.
It's just a
until we got to the
conversation, right? You
half.
had plenty of corn
Yeah.
for everybody. You didn't have to share. Okay.
But it was, I guess they were at a restaurant one day and he handed her, or vice versa, handed corn, and it was horizontally, and they were just like, kind of weird.
Well, here's the weird part. If
Yeah,
you're
I
at
would've cut it in
home,
half.
thank you.
Yeah.
If you're at home and you want to try that garbage, you go right ahead.
Yeah,
But if you're at a
right.
restaurant, I'm cutting it in half with the cutlery they give me
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
restaurant and
Like,
handing
can I
it
have
to
a
the
steak
person.
knife? Like just cutting it
Dude,
in
if we're at
half.
home and it's like, bro, I'm not washing one more dish or knife, just eat half and hand me half, I
Right.
get that. But no, I'm cutting that bad boy in half. Shame on them.
Go on with your food.
All right, so I'm not going to give you anything like we've done, like how many hot dogs, but I'll ask, like, how many hard-boiled eggs could you eat?
2. I couldn't go more than 2.
141 eggs is the record in 8 minutes. 141 eggs in 8 minutes. Joey Chestnut has that record.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go
could see that.
asparagus. How many pounds of asparagus? This is now deep fried asparagus. I don't know if it makes a difference. Apparently, there's an asparagus festival in Stockton. I don't know Stockton where, but how many pounds of asparagus do you think you can eat there, Mike?
I'm like a solid 6 pieces.
So less than 1 pound of
Yeah,
asparagus.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
12 pounds, 8.75 ounces, also by Joey Chestnut. Let's get out of the Joey Chestnut world here.
Okay.
Cannolis. How many large cannolis could you shove down your gullet there,
Shout
Mike?
outs to Mike's Cannolis in Boston. The best.
Those
place.
things are unreal. Those are like, those aren't even large cannolis. Those are jumbo.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are the size of my hand.
Yeah,
Love those goddamn.
similar to Mike's Cannoli.
Hey.
Use promo code The Divide at Mike's Cannoli. No, I'm just kidding. Great bakery all around. But again, I'd
How many
probably
large cannolis?
12.
30. That's not bad. 34. Marcos Owens owns that. 34 in 6 minutes. That was all the way back in.
Oh my god.
Ew, dude. Someone for eating mayonnaise. Somebody.
No, skip that.
Taco
Please skip
Bell
it.
tacos. Specifically Taco Bell tacos.
Oh,
You know how
man.
tiny they are too. You could dude, your deck. I without looking at this, I could probably say I can pound 20 of those bad boys easily.
Yeah, I'd go 24.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut did 53
Jeez.
in 10 minutes. We don't need to do hot dogs. We know that. Let's be something weird here.
The fact that he
Peas, shrimp, baked beans. Ew,
were they
green
hard
beans?
shell tacos?
No, soft shell from Taco Bell.
And
It-
he had
it just
that
says
much trouble?
it just says Taco Bell. It's 53 soft beef tacos. So soft shell 53 by Joey Chestnut. Ew, butter?
Nope. Skip that.
Dude,
Don't
are
even
you
talk about it.
kidding me?
Don't even talk about it.
Maine lobsters, onions. How many onions? Cow brains?
Ew.
Pancakes, which is weird because they also have aren't pancakes and hotcakes the same thing?
What's a hot cake?
I thought it was just another word for pancake.
Really?
Apparently on this list has both hotcakes and pancakes.
What's the number difference?
Pancakes is 50
Mm-hmm.
in 10 minutes, and hotcakes is 46.
Yeah, I feel like somebody was
This
just
list
like,
is stupid. This
Yeah.
also says chicken nuggets long form. What's the long form of chicken nuggets? This just says,
fingers?
I don't know. It says chicken nuggets. It was a part of Wendy's chicken nugget eating competition last July, 2024. Oh my God.
many?
The runner up of the Patrick Bertoletti has this record, 220
Nuggets?
chicken nuggets.
Oh my God.
220.
So I picked up Peyton from one of her camps early and she got upset. I was like, yo, dude, we're going to go to your practice. She's like, can I get some food? And the kids next to us at the McDonald's, they ordered 50 each and they devoured them. And I was convinced, like, and it was within her finishing like a cheeseburger, small fry, and her little soda. You know, like, and they devoured them. Like, they literally ate
That's a lot of freaking
50 nugs each before we could even get up.
And those things are so disgusting. Those are so bad for you.
Nasty. They're nasty.
Bro,
Speaking of McDonald's, they just brought back the snack wrap, which is also disgusting. $2.99. Freaking
I
spend
can't
your
tell you
money
the last
elsewhere.
team. Yeah, I can't tell you the last time. So I will tell you, this is all on the Major League Eating website. And Joey Chestnut and Mickey Sudo, the two winners of the Nathan Hot, they're all over this list. All over it. Which is just
Well, that's all they do is just go to these
yeah.
things and just eat stuff.
just banana pudding,
Uh,
egg rolls, Texas sausage,
yeah, I would have to find something that, because I think I could,
popcorn.
similar to Ty, like numb myself out if I really wanted to eat that. But also, like, I don't like overeating. So, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I would puke.
I would do a chip and dip contest.
That's
that'd be
probably it.
it.
This list is so long. It's
There's
probably
got to be a chip and dip.
on this list. There's an apple pie. There's a pepperoni roll. There's
Mhm.
pretzels, Mars bars, cheese curds, bacon,
Moz Bars.
strawberry rhubarb pie.
That's
I gotta
disgusting.
shut this. I
Yeah,
can't. I
please.
can't do this anymore. All right, guys, we're back. Consistent content is coming. We promise. Unless we get bombed or aliens abduct us or something like that. But
We have a lot of big news coming up.
we do have a lot of big news. That's why we're just
Some
gonna start pushing it. You're
sponsors,
gonna be
some
so
guests.
sick of hearing from us.
Yeah,
It's gonna be great though.
I'm happy to have you back.
I'm happy to be back. Happy to be back, Jim, Mike, whatever your name is. All right, guys. Have a
I
good
may
week.
never put this headset on again.
Don't. Oh God. Have a good week. Divide Live, Fox Sports, The Gambler.